I showered about an hour ago, so I'm letting my hair air dry right now. So what we're going to do is make 3 large braids through our whole head, maybe more depending on how thick your hair is. After we braid everything, we're going to go through and define some of those waves and curls with a curling iron. So first, let's start with the braids. So I'm splitting my hair into 3 large vertical sections. It doesn't have to be exact at all. We're going for a more natural, effortless look, so don't stress out about how large the sections are. So I'm going to start by braiding the front section right here, and I'm going to do a French braid or a Dutch braid. It doesn't really matter as long as you get all of the hair in it. So I'm going to start from the top, split it into 3 sections, and start braiding. When you get to the end, just tie it really loosely with a hair tie and let it dry. And I'm going to do that to the other 2 sections. Okay, so now that you have your 3 braids, we're going to make these braids fatter by pulling them a little bit. So starting with this one, I'm going to start from the bottom and just pull the braids outwards because this is going to give us bigger waves. We don't want like really tiny squiggly type of waves. Don't worry if it looks messy. Probably the messier you pull them, the prettier they'll look later. So just keep pulling. Like a shrimp. Okay, so now that we have these super fat braids, we're just gonna wait for them to dry. Because your hair is in braids and it's tied down, it's sort of weighing your hair down, and we don't want your hair to be too flat over here. If you have some dry shampoo or mousse or anything that volumizes your hair, go ahead and spray it around your crown and your roots area. Spray it away from your face too so that it lifts your hair up. So I'm gonna spray some right here and a little bit. This is the Tresemme dry shampoo if you're wondering. I really like it. So now we're just gonna wait for your hair to dry, and afterwards hopefully it'll be really pretty, really mermaid-like, and then we'll go in and define and structure some of those curls with a curling iron. If you're really anxious, you can use a blow dryer to blow dry your hair. What is that sound? If you're feeling really anxious and you want to blow dry your hair, go ahead, but use cold air instead of hot air because hot air tends to be more damaging for your hair. And since it's summer, we don't want to dry out your hair more than necessary. Once you feel like your hair is all dry, take an aerosol hairspray and spritz it all over very lightly. Okay, now we're gonna let that dry a little bit. Make sure you don't spray too much hairspray on because we're still gonna go in with the curling iron, and you don't want burnt hairspray smell coming from your curling iron because that's gross. And you'll get your curling iron really sticky. Okay, when you're ready, when you feel like your hair is completely dry, then we can take out our braids. As you can see, we've got some waves in our hair, so this is good because it's going to provide the base or the foundation for the extra, more structured curls that we're going to put on top with our curling iron. So this is what it looks like right now. And now I'm going to go through and just put some spiral curls on top. I'm going to take a couple of strands here and there, just randomly. It doesn't have to be very exact. If you have a clipless iron, use that. If you have a regular curling iron like this, I'm just going to wrap it going away from my face and wrap it around the barrel. And then let it go so that I have a nice curl like this. Again, it's very loose, very lightweight. ends of my hair rather than the roots of my hair, just because when you look at the natural beachy waves that you get after, you know, getting your hair infused with some sea salt when you're actually in the ocean, the bottom parts curl more than the top parts. So I'm just gonna go through, choose some random ends in my hair and curl them. Like this look. As you can see, it's supposed to be super natural, super light. If you're blessed with naturally wavy hair like this, I'm so jealous of you. If you're tired of your super straight hair like me, this is a really nice hairstyle to wear during the summer. And if you like this, please let me know. If you didn't like it, let me know too. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. My boyfriend's here, so I'm gonna go down to see him. So bye!
Because you're still, which is boring. Okay, I don't need your hand like this.